Good morning. Welcome back to Tuesday's class. Today, we are going to continue down the path of learning a little bit more about the history of Canada, and we're going to focus on one of those early European explorers, a French cat by the name of Jacques Cartier. Now, our lesson today has two different purposes, two different objectives that we want to take away from our lesson. Number one is we want to learn a little bit more about Cartier, his explorations, and why he's important to the French people. All right? And we're going to do that by reading two different biographies. They're short biographies about Cartier. Now, the second goal of our lesson today is for us to learn how to begin evaluating resources. Now, starting next week, we're going to be doing a research project, and it's going to be sort of exciting, but it's going to be on a grand scale. It's going to be a bigger project for us. And one of the things that students commonly do, mistakes that they commonly make, are that they go onto the internet in order to do some research, and they're not really sure how to evaluate or judge the information that they're getting from the internet. We probably all have heard the phrase before, fake news, right? Well, on the internet, there are websites that sometimes do not have accurate information. And we want to start to learn some techniques for us in order to know when we're seeing something that might not be real or might be misleading or might be untrue. Because the last thing we want to do is be giving a presentation and be giving the rest of our classmates fake information or false information or misleading information. We don't want to do that. We want to have the most accurate, detailed information as possible. So that's going to be a secondary goal of our lesson today, is for us to sort of learn a little bit about how we can better evaluate resources going forward. Now, as we said, we're going to be evaluating some resources, so let's talk a little bit about the directions for our assignment today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the two biographies, and we're going to read those biographies. Now, those biographies are linked right inside the assignment. I was going to send you out to the internet, but I thought that it might be easier for me to just save those websites as PDFs. So you're going to see that the bottom two links in today's assignment are the PDFs of those particular websites. One is called All About Explorers, Jacques Cartier, and the second one is Jacques Cartier, a biography. Now, what I want you to do is, and what you can do in order to complete this task, is to open those two documents inside of a notability page. And that will allow you to highlight the important information that you're reading inside those documents. Right? You can mark it all up. You can take some notes right on the document. And what we're going to ultimately do is we are going to compare those two readings with one another. The information that's in one text compared to the information that is in another text. Okay? Once you have read and you highlighted the important information on those two websites that you're putting in Notability, and you've taken some notes on it, then you're going to go back and you're going to open the PDF. The PDF has a chart, and it asks you, what is some information on the website, on the two websites, that is the same? Okay? Now, when I'm talking about information, I'm not talking about the pictures or the way that the website is set up or the graphics or the font. I don't care about that. I want you to specifically focus on the information, what is presented in the text. Okay? And you're looking for three pieces of information that you can find on both websites that is the same, right? It's the same information. Then I want you to go back and I want you to look at and find three pieces of information that is different between the two websites. Maybe one website talks about something that the other website completely doesn't talk about. All right? We're going to identify those things. That's going to be on the top of that PDF in the chart. Then, once you've finished the chart, there are a few questions that you're going to answer underneath of that. All right? And then we'll submit just that PDF into the assignment. Now, if you have any questions along the way today, don't hesitate to contact me on Teams and let me know, and I'll help you out. Otherwise, I hope that you have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.